Looks like Justin Wilson has finally signed, but not with the New York Mets, with the New York Yankees. In this video, I'm going to react to the Justin Wilson sign. What it means for the Yankees, definitely a solid move by them because we know the Yankees like to use their bullpen come playoff time, so it's good to have as many arms as possible. I don't trust Chapman that much in a do-or-die game when it comes to an elimination. Britton and Chad Green can help you out. You're also going to need multiple relievers when you take a David Garcia out of playoff games so early, and we know the Yankees already added Darren O'Day, which was a nice sign. Now it looks like they have added Wilson as well. I'm also going to talk about what it means for the Mets because there have been a lot of signs the past few days with spring training coming right up. Pitchers and catchers are going to report in a couple days. A lot of these pitchers are now coming off the board, and more pretty reasonable contracts. All guys that the Mets have been linked to, some guys the Mets could use, and they haven't gotten any of them. So I definitely want to rant and rage a little bit about it because it's getting kind of frustrating with some of the names that are coming off the board on very reasonable contracts. But if you like this video talking about the Justin Wilson signing, make sure to leave a like, comment down below. What are your thoughts on the Justin Wilson signing, and what should the Mets do next? And if you're new here, make sure to subscribe. Makes my day. Love talking to you guys in the comment section. So let's talk about the Justin Wilson signing. Now we don't know the details quite yet. Looking at where the Yankees are payroll-wise, the Wilson deal can't cost much because the Yankees don't have that much money left to spend. I imagine the Yankees still will re-sign Brett Gardner at some point. I'm not sure what they're waiting for, but I don't think they broke the bank to get Justin Wilson and gave him a crazy offer that was like, oh my gosh, the Mets definitely should not have made that move. Now Wilson was a guy I'm kind of on the fence about because he was very good in 2019, wasn't as good in 2020. So I mean, the fact that the Mets already got in loop, I was like, do you really need Justin Wilson? But with the Seth Lugo injury, the Mets have to do something in the bullpen. As much as I like Trevor Rosenthal, I think he's going to be a tough guy to get. I imagine other teams are going to want him after having a really good 2020. Because of those multiple series, I can see the Mets getting outbid again. I just felt that Justin Wilson would have been a pretty good cheap option and someone who actually has been successful as a Met, which, as I've said before, is something you can never take for granted because you'll get these guys and they're not good Mets. But Justin Wilson was, so you have to take advantage of that. I personally have been disappointed because, during the offseason, we had heard that the Yankees had lost a lot of money during the regular season. Probably not going to spend too much, and as of right now, the Yankees payroll is higher than the Mets, and you thought that the Mets, with this new owner, richest owner in baseball, that things would kind of be a lot closer than they are right now. Now, I wasn't the biggest James Paxton guy in the world, but the contract that he got from the Seattle Mariners of 1 year, $8.5 million, and John Heyman said the Mets got outbid on Paxton, to me, that's a big time problem because you didn't sign Bauer, you didn't sign Springer, so it's not like you have these huge contracts and you're right up against the luxury tax threshold. I mean, the Mets have around $30 million to spend, so the fact that you can't go 10 on Paxton, it makes no sense to me. And then we look at what Rich Hill got from the Tampa Bay Rays, only 2.5, 3.5 million. How do you not beat that deal? I know Rich Hill is older, but this guy has been successful lately. Why do you think a smart team like Tampa wanted him? Mark Melancon is another guy, he's off the board with the Padres. Justin Turner re-signed with the Dodgers. Their payroll is now over $250 million. The Dodgers could pay the highest luxury tax penalty, which is having a worse draft pick. I mean, that's how much money the Dodgers have been spending in this offseason after just winning the World Series. Not like a team's like, okay, we're competitive, we're really trying to get there, we've been to the World Series past couple years, maybe these couple moves will get us there. The Dodgers have already been there and they keep going. That's what I want to see the Mets do. The Mets haven't won a World Series since '86, so it would be nice to see them really try to go for it. It just seems odd to me that the guy who is the richest owner in baseball is getting outbid by the Seattle Mariners, and there are other teams that are spending more than the Mets. That just doesn't look good to me, and the Dodgers are spending significantly more than the Mets. That's a problem. I mean, the Dodgers are a team in your league. I don't see how the Mets could possibly beat the Dodgers. They just keep getting stronger and stronger, and all these players are coming off the board. As much as I want the Mets to get Taijuan Walker, I don't think it's likely at all. He has multiple suitors as well. The Phillies are looking at him. The Blue Jays are looking at him. There's probably others. So do you think the Mets are going to get outbid on him again? Probably. I was never comfortable with the Mets bullpen to begin with, and I feel even less comfortable after the Seth Lugo injury. So I really wanted to see them get Justin Wilson, but now what are they going to do? Are they going to get Trevor Rosenthal or Shane Green, one of these guys? Who knows? And you're hoping, oh, well, maybe they'll make the trade for Matt Chapman, or maybe they'll make the trade for Eugenio Suarez or Chris Bryant. They're going to do something big. But we've seen it reported in places that those moves are unlikely. So my question is, what are the Mets going to do? If you didn't get Springer or you didn't get Bauer, what is your alternative? Just keep the team you have, re-sign Lindor, re-sign Conforto, lose in the second round at best? That doesn't make sense to me. I want to go to the next level. I want to see them do something. We'll see what the Mets end up doing. So until then, be safe, be smart, be healthy, and let's go Mets, do something.